We all have a purpose in life, but we like to be defined by what we choose to study or what we choose to do.
Mhm.
Are you a musician? Are you an artist? Are you a housewife? Are you just a mother? And because I went into art school in the arts, for years I've just defined myself as that, and I thought that was my purpose. And as I get older, I've lately more and more discovered that it isn't art specifically, but what it's about is the fine art of living. That's pretty much been the focus of this body of work, are finding those lessons in life, using my creative art to illustrate or explain what those pieces are all about and what the lessons that I've learned were.
And you've kind of said that you don't think that you should worry about life getting in the way. That you think it's going to
No,
happen.
it's going to get in the way anyway. Every time you get up, every time you get knocked down, every single thing you do. Uh,
Is that
it's
what art school taught you?
No, art school didn't teach me that. You get that in hard knocks of life. Uh, Art school was a haven. That was a place of protection and fantasy world, just like school is for most people. You don't you don't get going on life at all until you get out of school, and that's when you start learning because the best things that happen are failure after failure. Uh, Hopefully, if you're lucky, you'll have a lot of failure, and that's when you get back up and really learn those fine art bits of living and how you're going to go on and how you're going to rise above that stuff, and hopefully you learn the lesson. If you don't, you just get knocked back down again and try and learn it all over.
You had always talked about a kid as you kind of felt out of place. In art school, you felt like once you got to art school, you found uh, like what you were supposed to be, who you were supposed to be. Why was that?
Yeah, and it's more about how I think creative people think and behave in the world and react to things. It was the first time I ever felt like I fit in anywhere, or people were thinking and feeling and behaving the same way I was. And of course, a lot of that was just the many different ways you can creatively express yourself. It, it was a haven. It was really a comfort zone. I can remember very much thinking, I don't ever want to leave art school. Really, what it was who wants to leave that comfort zone where you're finally accepted? You finally found a place where you're accepted and understood. And understood. You find your tribe, and uh, I think your decision to either continue with the arts or not, whether they're music or two-dimensional art or dance or whatever it is those are your people. That's where you're most comfortable, and that's where your language, that's where your voice finally comes out.